Samara/Sadako will climb out of a TV set near you and kill you.
Yeah.
Unless you make a copy of the tape and show it to somebody else. So the real question here is it you can get away.
Yeah.
But can you live with yourself by passing the curse to someone else?
Yes, I can. Hello, welcome to Guide to the Unknown. I'm Kristen.
And I'm her little brother, William.
And actually, we want to welcome you to the Netherworld because we are going to play part of an episode of the Netherworld Dispatch, which is our Patreon-only podcast.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that we're putting out on patreon.com/gttupod every month. Every time it's the 13th on your calendar, an exclusive show from us drops for only people who are backing us on the Netherworld Warrior tier, starting at $4 a month or up.
Yes.
So you could be getting this entire show or the many shows that we have done before it. Signing up now will unlock everything we've ever done over there. Frequently, we're watching clips of horror movies, clips from soap operas with ridiculous supernatural storylines.
Oh my God.
We've listened to music videos from Will Smith that are written about Freddy Krueger. You can listen to them with us. That's true.
Yes, it is.
And this is our newest episode that came out just this month, where Kristen and I went to tiermaker.com and ranked horror stuff. So we're going to play to you the first ranking thing that we did on the show, which was all about, you'll hear it, but it's all about what horror icons could you survive.
Right.
What horror icons would definitely kill us? We had to debate who's going to kill us. The leprechaun? That little kid from Children of the Corn?
Yeah.
You're going to hear us rank who our worst foes are.
That's right. And after this, we ranked our favorite horror movie franchises. We placed them kind of like A, B, C, D, F style as to our favorites.
Almost.
Yeah, exactly. And that is waiting for you over on patreon.com/gttupod. So when you sign up over there, there's an RSS link that you can plug into your podcast app. So the Netherworld Dispatch shows up just like all of your other podcasts automatically. And we have instructions over there on how you do that. It's actually pretty simple.
It's super simple, but that way you get all of the Guide to the Unknown stuff through Apple Podcasts, through whatever podcast player you do. Most of them support that, but no matter what, they'll always be on patreon.com/gttupod. So hey, enjoy this little taste of our most recent episode of the Netherworld Dispatch, and if you want the full thing, it's waiting for you. It's waiting for you on patreon.com/gttupod. So we'll see you over there. But now, enjoy.
Scary movie.
The scary movie franchise is on here. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's. Yeah, I've never been happier to give something an F. Hello, and welcome to Guide to the Unknown's Netherworld Dispatch. I'm Will.
And I'm Kristen. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you all so much for your support.
Yep.
This month on the Netherworld Dispatch, Kristen and I are going to be ranking spooky stuff. There's a very popular website. You may have seen some other people online do this. It's tiermaker.com, and it really just provides you with a ranking system so that you can take stuff and put it in order of best to worst.
Right.
This is going to be very subjective.
Yes.
As Kristen and I talking amongst ourselves, sharing our opinions on who's what's the best horror movie, what's the worst horror movie.
And these are all made by users of the site, so anybody can make this. So sometimes the ranking systems are different. For example, right now we are looking at a tier master thing for which horror villain could you fight, and the rankings are from easy peasy to no D gang way I'm making it out alive.
Yeah.
So depending on the person who made it, the rankings might be different. It could be 1 to 10.
Right.
It could be whatever.
It could have a typo in it because there's obviously supposed to say no dang way I'm making it out alive.
Right.
But they didn't spell dang right.
DeGang.
DeGang. So anyway, this is what we're gonna do first.
Yes.
These are horror villains. Who could we fight? Who could we survive? Right.
Yeah.
So all right, let's see. We'll start with the first one.
Now,
here.
wait, how are we going to do this? Because is it you and me as a team fighting this person?
I think we need to come to a consensus somehow, right? So I might say, for example, that beating Chucky might be, I could probably make it.
Yeah.
But you might say he's easy peasy. then we've got to debate and figure out where he ends up in the list, right?
Right, but also, is it you and I fighting Chucky together?
Yes. No. It's us individually fighting Chucky, I think. Kristen, us as a duo, we're unstoppable.
That's true. Everybody would be in the easy peasy section.
Exactly. So it's got to be if you and I were split up in a horror movie.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All
now,
right.
you can see what we're doing. Look in the show notes for this episode. You'll be able to watch the video version of this, and you can see the ranking.
Yep.
For audio only, we're just going to do the ranking itself, and maybe we'll be able to
we'll
say
talk
at the end of a rank, like, what's the top, what's the worst.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, we'll be saying which thing they're going into. So I think that for audio, I think this is going to be fine.
Yeah. So our ranking here is either it's easy peasy, yeah, I could probably make it, not without a fight, very unlikely that I could beat this monster, or no de gang way, I'm making it out alive.
That's right.
So Chucky
Yes.
from Child's Play. What do you think?
I think I could probably make it.
Probably make it, or he's a doll. He's
very wily.
vicious.
Yeah, that's the thing.
vicious.
I wouldn't call that easy peasy.
That's why I might drop him into not without a fight. I could beat him, but he's gonna get my ankles. Right?
Yeah.
I think I'm kicking him in the head.
I think I could probably make it.
By which I mean, I'm going to punt him.
Yeah.
And just get him far away from me.
Yeah.
But he's going to keep chasing you.
I know. I mean, he's going to keep coming. I would say I don't think we should take not without a fight too literally. Because I could probably make it. There's still a fight there.
You're right.
It's really just, 5 rankings, hardest to least hard.
I agree with you. So I think this is really I can definitely beat him. Maybe I can't beat him.
Right.
Or
the last one is he's absolutely going to kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would say it's less than 50-50 or more than 50-50, whatever.
Okay,
I'm not
so
sure.
I could probably make it.
Yeah, I could probably make it.
I think that I
Don't
could.
you?
I think I could at least get away from Chucky.
Yeah.
Whether it's temporary or what, I could survive the movie, right? Chucky comes back in the sequel. That's a whole different fight. I think I could make it out of one fight with him.
I would lock him in a closet.
He's breaking out of there.
I know, but I would get away before he breaks out.
He's just a doll.
I know.
Yeah.
What's your point?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah,
That's my agreement with you.
Right.
So that brings us to our next guy, Leatherface. Leatherface. Cannibalistic from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I would be in big trouble.
He's running around with a chainsaw, but he's a big, heavy guy.
Yeah, I know, but
Which makes him and
I'm not exactly Jackie Joyner Kersey.
I know. Leatherface and I are probably getting to the finish line in a race at the same time. So I don't know if I'm running away from him, and he's got a chainsaw.
Do you think the Leatherface abstracts anything, vision-wise?
What do you mean?
Would he be having a hard time with the peripheral?
Oh, obstructs?
Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
Yeah. No, because it's a human face on his face, so his eyes.
Yeah, I know, but it's still not. It's not flush perfectly to his face. So how they say that if you're faced with a crocodile or an alligator, you should run to the side because they can't turn around real fast.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So if I ran on the side of Leatherface, but far away from him, but on the side, maybe you wouldn't really realize where I'd gone just yet.
As long as you're out of reach.
Yeah.
The other thing is, usually people escape Leatherface by getting into a vehicle.
Yes.
So, and people have been known to escape him as well.
Yeah,
people do
he
get away.
gets a lot of
Sally
people,
Hardesty, yes, true. He's gonna eat you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Leatherface.
He eats you?
Yeah, they're cannibals.
I didn't think about the fact that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I knew his family was. Of course, he's
wearing an
cannibal.
apron. He's the cook.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well,
Yeah, I guess I knew that.
Obviously, Drayton Sawyer is literally the cook.
Oh my
Leatherface,
God.
I guess, is the butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't a franchise I know super well. I've seen them multiple times, but
plus, if we're talking about Leatherface alone, that's different than being in a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie where there's a whole family.
I don't love Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I think
because of that. It's so claustrophobic that nowhere in this town is safe. Everybody's going to turn you into Leatherface. But I hear what you're saying. Him alone, I would call it V unlikely.
Really?
What do you think?
I think I was gonna say that I was split between probably or unlikely, but only because the difference of having a family or not. If it's the family, I think I'm not getting away. If it's only Leatherface, I think it's a maybe, but I'm going to put it into the unlikely.
Well, neither of us are very sprightly. I mean, we would have to be outrunning him and jumping into a car or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm agreeing with you, though. I'm putting it on unlikely. I
Yeah.
think we're mostly getting killed by this guy.
Yeah.
Pit me against Leatherface 100 times, and I think that 90% of them I'm getting killed.
Yeah.
All right. Freddy Krueger.
All right, but he comes in through your dreams,
He comes
right?
into your dreams and he kills you in your dreams, and the only way to stop him is to drag him out of the dream and kill him in the real world, but then that only temporarily kills him.
I mean, there's no D-gang way I'm making it out alive.
There's no D-gang way that we are getting away from a Freddy Krueger.
Right.
It's just not happening.
No, absolutely not. It's really that simple. There's not even anything to say.
There's no argument. It's Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
He's a dream demon.
Yeah, totally.
The dream devil.
Yeah.
All right, this next one's a werewolf. They're saying an American werewolf in London.
Right.
It's a werewolf.
A werewolf. No D-gang way.
I'm saying via unlikely because it can chase me and bite me, but it might let me live because now I'm going to be a werewolf.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Does that count as getting away? I think if it gets you and bites you, yeah, you're technically living, but it still got you.
Still got me.
So I think it's that you have completely evaded capture in any way.
Okay, fair enough. Then, yeah, no gang way I'm making it out alive.
No way.
Okay.
I can't outrun a werewolf.
All right, this appears to be Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, it is.
I've never seen that.
I haven't either.
I auditioned for this role. I did not get it.
Okay, for
So no
Seymour?
D-gang way I'm making it out alive.
Yeah.
I had an audition at Rutgers where I was like, feed me, Seymour.
William,
without any idea what this is.
I don't know
And
what it
I
is.
had it locked. Everyone was loving what I was doing.
Yeah.
It was the one time that I tried it at Rutgers to do like theater, and it was clicking for a minute, and then a man walked through the door and went like, pardon me for being late, everybody. I was on Broadway. Like, just like some dude who obviously upstaged me.
Yeah.
And took the role, and I was so angry, I never tried again.
Damn.
Yeah.
Even without knowing anything, the limited stuff I know is that is a plant in a pot. Okay. I'm going to say easy peasy. I think we walk away from the pot.
Stay away from the plant.
Right.
All right. Speaking of easy peasy, here's Malachi, or whatever his name is, from Children of the Corn. This is a little boy. This is a little Amish boy.
I theoretically love Children of the Corn. I think it's so funny. I just think it's very funny.
His stupid little face.
I would just pull that hat down right over his eyes and get the hell out of there. I would just run into the corn.
Yeah, see you, man. I'm gonna go.
Peasy.
I'll take my chances with He Who Walks Among the Rows.
Yeah, me too.
Peace out, Malachi.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. You and the plant.
Right.
Are side by side.
We can take them.
All right, Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I mean, I just stay away from the lagoon.
I mean, bear in mind it's black and white, so he's from Stone Age,
right?
And probably Hitchcock knew him.
Right.
So old.
That's a quote from a couple episodes ago.
I didn't even know that they had black and white these days.
It was where we talked about The Bad Seed.
It was one of the reviews of The Bad Seed.
Yeah,
would have been good if characters were not from Stone Age.
Yes.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. I'm not in the water anyway.
I stay away from the lagoon.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Frankenstein.
I'm going to say pretty easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
I'm just going to avoid this guy. He walks very slow.
And he seems like he's like a nice man. He can give him flowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
He just has like a Lenny thing going.
He's troubled. Yeah,
he's not
misunderstood.
like trying to kill anybody.
Yeah, all right, now another gentle soul.
Ugh.
Pinhead from Hellraiser.
I don't entirely know his deal. How does he get you?
You solve the lament configuration and he appears.
Oh my god. So I don't solve the lament configuration. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
This guy's always trying to turn pleasure and pain into the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Two different sensations, bro. Didn't you get the memo? I've got such sights to show you. No, thank you.
Just no.
I've seen the sites. I'm not interested.
I'm just not going to configure the... I just don't... Do you... I think I know we talked about this. Do you like Hellraiser? What?
I'm trying to decide.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've seen at least the first one. There are times where I've like been talking to Bobby and we're just like over, Discord or something, just chatting, and we'll both be like, hey, let's look up the Cenobites again. Because like the Cenobites, these damn it. Wow. The rare time that I do it, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. These stupid monsters from hell are all like twisted with like, pins sticking out of their faces or saw blades, or like the point is that violence to them is a form of pleasure. And so their bodies are all mutilated.
Right.
But this franchise went on so long that like in the 90s, there's literally a monster who has compact discs sticking out of his face.
Yes.
It's so stupid. So Bobby and I would occasionally just look up the Cenobites and read the stories of them to each other. So I think I like Hellraiser in the way that I like any other like junky. I think the first movie is one of those things where it's like you sort of have to respect the heritage of it because it had such like special effects.
Yeah.
But I don't think I like it.
Yeah.
I think I make fun of it. You know?
I don't like it.
No, it's gross.
No, it's gross. I remember and it's not the movie swap. I like watched it like at a dude's house, and I wasn't feeling it, and it was just I didn't like it.
It only makes you want to throw up.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
All right, Jason Voorhees.
Okay. You know, he can sometimes book it.
Yeah, and depending on the source, he can either run.
I know.
He can use crossbows. He can teleport.
I would
he just walks slowly. It depends.
That's the thing. I think that it's at the very least unlikely.
I think I agree with you. I think that Jason Voorhees is another one of those killers that is very much like a
he's a force.
He's a force. He's not going to stop.
No. Even if you got away from him, like I feel like it's not the end of the story.
He's coming back. Yeah. I'm going to put him in unlikely as well.
Yeah.
All right, Jigsaw.
Okay, Jigsaw bests me instantly. There is no D-gang way I'm making it out alive.
Well, let's talk about which one. You're chained up in the bathroom. You have a saw to cut your foot off.
I can't even think about it. It bends my brain the way that talking about alternate realities bends my brain. I can't do it. I can't saw my foot off.
How are you going to sit there and just starve to death?
I know. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know.
I think it's the kind of thing that you'd like almost like black out and then you'd wake up outside with a missing foot. You know what I mean? Like I think that you distance yourself from the act.
I guess so, but it's so far from my consciousness. I can't even. I can't imagine sawing my foot off.
I know that he's just killing people.
Yeah,
because the act of actually doing any of these.
Look,
things.
I'll go on and on about it. He has his own morality code and everything, but give me an effing break.
I know. Come on, man.
You're just killing people.
Just killing people.
Sometimes it's not even much of a choice at all.
No. I keep thinking about the in Spiral, the opening trap. They released this like online, so I'm not going to consider it a spoiler. The first kill is like a dude with his tongue in a thing.
Yeah.
And what he has to do is step off a stool, and his body weight will rip his tongue out.
So gross.
Or he'll get hit by a train.
Right.
And I'm like, almost the act that you have to do, the thing that is in your control is such a minor thing with a huge, horrible output, but at least you don't die. Like, step off the stool. It's different from take a saw and push it back and forth for 20 minutes. It's step off the stool. And I almost think that I could, like, take the leap in that sort of scenario. You'd get hit by the train?
Honestly, I wouldn't want. It's not like I'd be like, okay, I'm making the decision to get hit by the train. I would waffle and be freaked out and not know what to do for so long that the train would just hit me.
That's what happened in the movie.
Right. God, because it's as easy as a step off, but you know what's happening.
There's not a single trap you think you could survive then?
From the movies? Let me think. The bear trap thing, how does she get that off? I don't remember.
She has to cut into the stomach of her cellmate to find the key within 60 seconds.
All right, I could do that. I couldn't inflict pain on myself, or something was already dead, right? So it was just like very disgusting.
Well, he wasn't actually dead.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
At least you weren't hurting yourself.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that then. I was thinking that it was like a corpse. So you're just doing something really gross, like Fear Factor.
Right.
But
it's a little different from Fear Factor.
True. William, I really don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna say then.
So you think you could?
I think it depends on the trap. Give me a trap.
Okay. The first one I thought of was from Spiral, so I can't say because I don't want to spoil anybody. Okay, the guy who had like flammable stuff rubbed all over his naked body, and he had to crawl over glass while holding a candle far away enough from his naked body that was coated in a flammable substance to not light himself on fire in order to make it to like a safe. That he had to figure something.
All right, so we're putting this in no de-gang way.
No de-gang way.
no de-gang way. All right, this next one seems to be a pile of meat. I don't know what I'm looking at. What is this? Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, it's Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. They turn you into cotton candy.
Right.
They cocoon you in cotton candy, which turns you into a giant gummy bear version of yourself, and then they eat you.
Right.
But they shoot you with like clown guns and stuff, and they have popcorn that can chase you, and they can make shadow puppets that can hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like there's no digging way.
It sounds like they're gods.
They have all the power.
They have all the power.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from these alien clowns. No gangway.
No.
Dracula.
Draculia. I guess if I could resist his advances.
Right.
Because he, like, glamours you and whatever.
Yes. And it seems like he picks one person to focus on, you know? And then usually he just kills anybody who gets in his way.
He's a serial monogamist. That's what they call that. When, like, you have, like, long relationships, but it's only that person, but a bunch of them.
Sometimes it stretches eons
That's
for him.
called a serial monogamist.
So we're going to say what? Like, yeah, I could probably make it? Because really, he's just a fancy rich guy.
Yeah.
And as long as we're just polite to him and get out of his way.
Yeah, I guess so. As long as he doesn't turn the charm. I guess you just have to, like, make sure you don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
Famously, in a Hot Takes episode, I talked about how I don't find vampires sexy at all. So that works in my favor.
Right.
Yeah, I could probably make it.
Okay. We're going to say, yeah, I could probably survive.
Yep.
Draculia.
Yeah.
The Drake.
The Drake.
The Drake from Blade Trinity.
Yes.
Michael Myers. Now, this guy,
this is...
as described by Busta Rhymes in Halloween Resurrection, he's like a shark in baggy overalls.
Right. Exactly. The scariest thing you can imagine.
Relentless.
So he's slow, but he's relentless.
Relentless. Fixated as well.
Oh, yeah.
He'll pick you as his victim, and he's gonna get you.
For all time. So even if you got away today,
right,
he's gonna get you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say...
I'm going
to say V unlikely.
I am going to agree with you. I think that there are very few people who actually get away from him in the long run.
Yes. I do think
he eventually even killed the nurse who was in the car with Dr. Loomis in the first movie.
Like, leaves no stone unturned.
He's just going to kill everyone.
What the hell was her problem?
Yeah.
Like, to him, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm going to say, V unlikely, because I don't know that I have the stamina and wiliness of a Laurie Strode.
I agree.
She's made it so far.
I ain't got the stones.
But that's not even necessarily all in the same timeline. Yeah.
It's messy.
Yes.
we can certainly agree that it's messy as hell.
Yes. Now, who's this?
This is the Babadook.
That's what I thought. Okay, I've still never seen the Babadook.
Now, who's this? So the Babadook, I can tell you, Kristen, from having seen the movie, is the embodiment of depression.
Okay.
The Babadook is anxiety itself, exemplified in the movie by a mother who appears to hate her child and feels guilty over hating her own son.
Yeah, that's why I haven't seen the Babadook.
The Babadook is
mean,
misery.
I mean,
He's also not trying
you
to
and
kill
I both
you.
have depression.
Correct. Treated.
But say we both
Does that make this easy peasy?
That's what I'm saying. We both take medication for it. I do therapy. So is it easy peasy then?
I'll tell you what.
I mean, it's not easy peasy in
Can I
real
spoil
life.
the Babadook?
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, she lives with the Babadook.
They have to cohabitate.
They coexist.
Right.
I'm going to say, with treatment.
Yes, I'm about to say, I could probably make it because it's certainly not easy peasy.
Take care of yourselves,
But
everybody.
you find ways to deal with it.
Yes, take care of yourselves.
Yes, please do.
Gay icon, the Babadook.
That's right.
Right. Okay.
The
xenomorph from Alien.
Right. I mean, am I in closed quarters with it? Like,
you are on the Nostromo. You are one of the crew members aboard the Nostromo.
Yeah, in that case, there's no DJing way.
Correct. They all died except for Sigourney Weaver, and even she eventually died.
Right, exactly. And there's not a lot of places to hide, so...
It's a vicious, mindless killing machine.
That's all it is for.
Depending on the version of the story, it was even engineered to kill you.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, no D-gangway.
Okay. You don't think you could make it blast out of an airlock?
I don't think so. What do you think?
No, I'm absolutely being killed by this thing.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
You think I'm running away from a face hugger and making it?
I just wanted to give you the opportunity
God.
you know.
All right. Pennywise, the dancing clown.
All right.
Bob Gray.
Right. I mean, if in this reality do we know the information we know now? Like that I can just laugh at him?
I think it's Kristen and William Guide to the Unknown. Yeah.
Like a boggart, basically?
I know, that was weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't like it.
But he can scare you. You know what I mean?
He
Like
would
you genuinely
he would
have
definitely
to,
scare me.
You genuinely have to overcome your fear.
Yeah, I know. That's tough, but I'm gonna say somewhere between V unlikely / I could probably make it. What do you think?
I'm gonna throw it in. I could probably make it.
Yeah.
Because people do leave that town.
Yeah, they
Derry,
do. They do.
Maine.
Their memories fade.
The memories fade. I'm gonna say I could probably make it out.
I think I probably could. I think I would make it out with some trauma.
Yeah.
But I
sure.
would make it out.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
like, unscathed.
Right. But I think I could make it.
I think I could make it. Again, I think that Pennywise's abilities are nebulous.
Yes.
And they vary in power.
Somewhat limited. Right.
Yes. Right. All right. Samara from The Ring.
I mean, can
AKA
we...
Sadako from The Ring.
Can we just elect to not watch the tape?
I think the way that this has to work is that somebody has shown us the tape.
Yeah, I know.
Against our will. Here's the question.
I think we've talked about... Go ahead.
Well, no, go for it.
Well, I think we've kind of talked about this scenario before, and I think I said if I could somehow find a very bad person who's proven to be bad, I would give them the tape to watch.
Because that's really what it amounts to. This is a curse,
yes.
The Ring. They make you watch the tape, you get a phone call, a voice says, 7 days, and you've been cursed. 7 days from now, Samara / Sadako will climb out of a TV set near you and kill you.
Yeah.
Unless you make a copy of the tape and show it to somebody else. So the real question here is it you can get away.
Yeah.
But can you live with yourself by passing the curse to someone else?
Yes, I can.
So does that make it easy peasy?
Easy peasy.
Really? You're just going to make a copy?
Yep.
Here's the thing.
What about you?
I'm going to say easy peasy as well. Here's why. If I'm cursed first, no, I guess it'd still be dooming you. Hear me out. I'm thinking to myself,
you pass on to me knowing that I'm already cool with passing it on to somebody else.
Yeah,
so then I have to live with the guilt and you don't.
That's what I was going to say.
Right.
But I also think that...
I'm comfortable with that. I'll take that on for you.
Isn't there also like an immunity thing here? Like, can you get recursed again? Do you have to make another copy? Because like, wouldn't it almost be like when you like have your kids get chicken pox so they can't catch it again? Like, wouldn't it almost be like, watch this tape, you're going to get a scary phone call, then hit copy, and then show it to, Douglas over there. Then you've got
immune.
curse immunity.
Yes, I think so.
It's almost worth it to do that.
Yeah, I think so.
So everyone on the planet should get on the same page of copy this tape. There are going to be a bunch of people out there that are like, why should I copy the tape? You're infringing on my freedoms to make me copy the... Fine, don't copy the tape. Samara is going to visit you. Yeah,
right.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's your problem.
That's a great vaccine metaphor.
Yes, it is actually. But yeah, I would copy the tape, toot sweet, give it to a bad person.
Yeah, like universities are only allowing people to attend if they've already seen the tape.
Yeah.
And passed on the curse.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is a big, ridiculous, like, creepypasta story kind of idea. Oh, more of a crappy pasta.
But still. Yeah.
So we're going to say easy peasy.
Oh, lemon squeezy.
And
I would do
probably
this.
worth it.
Yeah.
Just watch the tape.
Yeah, just watch the tape.
Just watch the damn tape.
And just pass it right along.
Yeah, make a copy.
Yeah.
Ghostface.
I'd be in big trouble here, I think.
He wants to play a game.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be good at the game, but Ghostface is swift. He can be fit. He can be really coming after you. I think I would put him in the V unlikely category. I think I'm in trouble here.
I think I'm in trouble too. I'm alone a lot.
Yep.
He likes that.
Yep.
The game is irrelevant, by the way. This sort of bothered me about the fourth one. In the first movie, they say, I want to play a game.
And if you get it right, you'll live. Or whatever, yeah.
They go, you get the answer wrong, you die. You get it right, you die.
Right.
But they only do that...
at least they're talking about
but also,
the consequences.
They only do that once in that movie. They do that with Drew Barrymore and not really with anybody else very much, I guess they do ask Sydney...
Well, they tell her about it, Sydney.
Right.
Yeah.
But like... In the fourth one, they literally ask trivia questions and act as if by getting the question right, you've now survived Ghostface, which isn't really true.
They've changed the game.
True, fair enough. Anyway.
You know what I mean? They've evolved it.
I'm going to say very unlikely.
Yes.
If Ghostface wants to kill you...
He's probably going to kill you.
Probably going to kill you.
Yeah, not that many people survive. Again, it's a numbers
Unless
game.
you are Sydney, Dewey, or Gale. We'll see. Scream 5.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I think they've got to kill one of them.
I don't think so.
To keep... allowing them to have that plot armor of being that trio just makes everything predictable. I think opening kill Gale.
If it would be anybody, it would be Gale. But
Yeah.
I don't want that. And I don't think so.
I don't want that.
I think that they're not going to be in it that much. I think they're definitely ushering in the new class.
I know.
And so it's not really necessary to kill one of them because the game's already going to have been changed.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I
really don't think so.
Okay.
I can't wait. Actually, when I was peeing before and you have a Scream like bath mat in the bathroom, I was like, I bet that teaser trailer is going to drop like
you're right.
Ish because it's coming out in January.
Yeah.
And so that's like
7 months.
6-ish months out.
Yeah.
Like not a full trailer yet, but I bet there's going to be a little something.
That'd be cool. I wonder if they'll have Red Right Hand.
I'm waiting on tenterhooks.
Okay.
If they'll have Red Right Hand in it. Did they have it in 4?
No. And it has since become the theme song for the show, like the Penny Boys or whatever that
Really?
show's called. Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Peaky Blinders?
Peaky Blinders.
Really?
That's the theme song for that show, which I disagree
I can't believe
with.
I knew that you meant Peaky Blinders.
The Penny Boys. It just sounds like another lame name.
People love it.
All right.
Do I don't know. I don't know. God, I can't wait to find out what's happening.
I know, I'm curious.
Yeah.
All right, Terrifier. Do you know who this is?
Yeah, but like
This is that thing that like people share as if it's a good movie.
Yeah, I know.
It's a mime clown. Mm-hmm. His name is Art the Clown. People share it as if they like this. I don't believe anybody actually likes this. This is one of those things where like you see it at like Spencer Gifts and like, you know, like it's like shared a lot. And I don't believe that anyone's genuinely a fan.
Nah, someone must be. I mean, he kind of looks like, like Sid Haig in a Rob Zombie movie.
Exactly.
And
he
people
looks
like people like that.
I know.
So I bet
but
there's somebody who.
It's just he looks like a million things I've seen before.
Yeah. I don't know what his deal is.
He's a clown and he'll kill you. And he doesn't talk. He's a mime. You know, he's quiet.
I mean,
just get away from him.
Is he fast or anything? I feel like I could probably make it, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say unlikely because he's vicious.
Okay.
But like, I mean, he sucks. Like in the movie, people act like they're like.
I don't even like seeing him on the same tier as these heavy hitters. Look at the V unlikely category. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jason, Michael Myers, and Scream Guy, and then this disgusting Terrifier.
But the game isn't who do we like the most.
I know. All right.
But he does suck.
I just feel like the V unlikely category has been like a cool lineup of like really fun, iconic ones.
I do have a genuine argument to get him out of that category.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, in Terrifier, he's sitting at like a diner, like waving at people and acting all silly, like Mr. Bean. He acts like Mr. Bean.
Okay.
And people are sort of like looking, I'm like, what's up with that guy? That's funny. No, in that situation, you see this guy, you go, this guy sucks and I'm getting out of here.
Out.
That being the case, yeah, I could probably make it. The distinguishing factor
if I saw that
being
person,
if he focused on you and he wants to kill you, he's probably just going to come chase you and stuff.
Right, but if I saw that person, I'd be out.
Just get away from him.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah.
All right, Bruce. Jaws.
I'm not going in the water.
Not going in the water. Easy
peasy.
peasy. Okay.
It's a zombie. I'm not totally sure what it's from.
A zombie? It looks like a Walking Dead kind of zombie to me.
I think so too.
Which are basically the Romero zombies.
Yeah, totally. So they're like shamblers. I mean, look.
Slow moving, viral.
Right, but if there's one, aren't there more? Are we only talking about this singular zombie or there's a zombie horde?
Well, if it's one zombie, I'm going to say easy peasy.
Right. But if there's like a horde of zombies.
I think the point is that zombies like
as a thing.
Right. Yes. And if it gets one of us, Kristen, now you're being chased by me. You know what I mean?
God.
I'm not saying chased like I'm so fast, but I mean like the emotional connection.
No, I know.
Of like
God, I would hate
people
that
you
so
love
much.
Now.
I know. It like makes me sick thinking about stuff like that.
I feel like I don't see that much in the movies. Usually it becomes like a generic zombie horde. Mm-hmm. I don't see the heartstrings pulling very much of like, that's my
I wonder if it got like played out or something because I feel like it was a big thing.
It was. And then I guess it did get played out and everybody started being like, don't let me become one of them.
Yeah, right.
You know, but like, I still think it would like hurt so bad to see somebody you love turned into this. I
like zombie stuff, but I don't love it because it tends to be like action movie-ish. It's fine. Mm. Like it's okay, but it's like not my really favorite genre.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
To me, it really, really depends on the incarnation. Like, I do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I watched and enjoyed Army of the Dead, but that was definitely more of an action movie.
Yeah, that's
but it
like
just
a
happened to
big-
have zombies.
That's a big ridiculous
But I
thing.
still enjoyed it.
I'm not surviving a running zombie. I'll tell you that much.
As
but
if.
I do think this is like a classic walking
I think you're-
Romero zombie.
Yeah, I think you're right.
In which case, I'm going to say unlikely.
Yes, me too.
Purely because
eventually I'm going to succumb to the Horde.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a new world order kind
Right.
of notion,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so unlikely zombie.
Unlikely.
Very unlikely is still heavy hitters.
Yeah, totally.
Patrick Bateman.
Easy peasy. I'm staying away from this guy.
Stay away from this yuppie
that
loser.
He is. Guys like that are the opposite of catnip.
Yeah.
To me, I have no interest. I would
Like-
say right the hell away.
Oh, cool. You got like a Yamaha sound system PX9000. Shut. Okay, I gotta go.
I gotta get away.
I'll
from
see you
this,
later,
dude.
Patrick.
Yeah. You really think you're something else?
Yeah. All right, Jack Torrance from The Shining.
Ooh. Now, are we stuck in the Overlook? We must be, because if he's in this state, then the Overlook has gotten to him.
Yes. He's not just a writer. Is that what your question is? Is he a guy driving a car, or is he a madman?
No, basically my question is if we're in an enclosed space with him, like the Overlook Hotel.
Yeah, I think he's stalking us.
I am in big trouble.
He killed one of the 3 other people.
Yeah.
The odds are in our favor. He's not that smart.
He is kind of losing it.
You can trap him, but he can get through doors.
Yeah, I know. I mean, and all the ghosts help him because it seemed
Yeah.
like he was in good shape when Wendy put him in the like kitchen closet thing
True.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the ghost helped him out.
Right.
So
you can't really
with
trap him that well.
No. And
Why
you
didn't the
probably
ghost
can't
help him
even
out of the
trap-
maze?
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe because it was inside versus outside.
Maybe it was too late.
Yeah. And so that would mean that the ghost can also F you up, because what if you think you have the doors locked to a place that you're in and
Sure.
they just unlock all your doors and everything?
Willie boy!
I feel like, yeah,
Christy girl!
yeah. Call me a pup and stuff.
So what are we saying here?
I
I want to say I could probably make
guess even with that, I would say I could probably make it.
it. Could probably make it.
Yeah. Still scary.
Oh,
and
scary as hell.
And iffy, but I
Yeah.
think I could probably make it.
Okay, and the last one that we've got on this list are the
Yes.
Tethered
Yes.
from the movie Us, the Jordan Peele movie, meaning that these are basically our own doppelgangers.
I found this movie very disturbing and it was
Yeah.
very claustrophobic. It was like, it was home invasion stuff, which
Yep.
like freaks me out.
So a version of you that's lived underground your whole life and hates you.
That is so scary. How did they get away? I'm trying to remember how this played out.
It's really the ultimate villain on this list, yourself.
Yes. Oy.
Could you get away from yourself or kill yourself?
They're so, oh God, I
Your
don't know. Just so
doppelganger.
wily because they know your moves and stuff.
You got those scissors.
Yeah, they got the scissors. They got the scary voice.
Yeah.
I think I'd be in deep doo-doo.
I think I'm in deep doo-doo. Here's what I think.
I'm going to say V unlikely to
Yes.
D-gang.
I'm
Because,
thinking...
again, if we're going with the scenario that they're in your house,
Yep.
I'm trapped, kind of.
Yep.
I don't feel good about it.
I'm also thinking specifically about the father in that movie who gets the absolute shit beaten out of him.
Oh, I know.
So fast.
I know.
And like the idea there being like, he was a big dude.
I know.
Right? But he was like he compensates for his size by being kind of like a dork and being like nice to people and stuff. And that's sort of what I try to do a little bit. So I really related to him in the movie where he's just trying to protect his family.
I know.
And a person of that size who doesn't care about anything but hurting you.
I know.
If I
Just
really
like a machine.
If I really wanted to be like physical and imposing and stuff, I could do damage.
Yeah.
So if it's a doesn't give a hoot version of me versus the actual me being like, what? We got to run and hide. I think he's going to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to say V unlikely. Because there's still a chance. There's still a chance that you could like
I don't know what the hell.
Get lucky. It's still a person. You know what I mean? Like,
right, but
Jigsaw's got you in a trap. Freddy Krueger's a dream demon. Mm-hmm. The xenomorph, like these things.
I guess
those are.
I could still grab one of the like million things of mace in my house and like mace myself.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's still a person.
Yeah, right. It's still a human being. They're not supernatural. Yeah, I guess V unlikely.
The unlikely.
Yeah.
All right, and we're in agreement. So there you have it. People that are watching this, maybe I'll take a screenshot as well and we can share this.
Sure.
Because like maybe I can just like post this somewhere. I don't know. Or I'll just keep this up and I'll share them later. But yeah, our list, easy peasy. We think we could easily get... All right, why don't we leave easy peasy for last? The ones that can definitely kill us.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger, a werewolf, Jigsaw, the killer clowns from outer space, a xenomorph.
Yep.
The ones that can probably kill us are Leatherface, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Ghostface, a zombie, or the Tethered, our doppelgangers.
I almost want to move Jigsaw to V unlikely.
You think you were so gung ho about how you wouldn't get out.
But now I'm looking at it, and everything in V unlikely has like a supernatural element to it that there's absolutely no getting around.
This dude's like shackled you to a toilet and told you to cut your butt off. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're getting there.
No, you're right. Okay, keep going.
It's pretty outrageous.
It's over the top.
It's really something.
Yeah.
Quite something. All right, here are the ones that we think we could probably get away from. Chucky.
This is awesome.
We think we could get away from Dracula, the Babadook, Pennywise, Terrifier guy, and Jack Torrance. Does it look like they did like a baby face face app on him here?
Well, I think that maybe just like the picture is blown out a little bit where you can't see his facial hair.
It's just weird. Okay.
As much.
And the ones that we think we can absolutely defeat. Patrick Bateman, just by getting away from him. Jaws the shark, because we're just not going in the water. Samara / Sadako. We have no compunction about copying that tape and cursing
Not
you.
at all.
We'll just play it on the show.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll just like live stream it.
Yeah. Tons of immunity.
Pinhead. Chris won't solve a lament configuration. Frankenstein's monster, the creature from the Black Lagoon, that stupid plant, and this little boy, Malachi or whatever.
I want to see
Jeremiah from Children of the Corn.
I think Malachi might be somebody different.
Yo,
hang on.
It's so crazy. I think this list is correct.
I do. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn, Malachi.
This list is law.
Yeah, it's Guide to Unknown Canon.
Yeah.
Now we have time for like one more.
I agree.
So let's see what.
So here are the other ones that we picked. We did a horror.
Yeah, Malachi. I thought so. Malachi is the redhead in Children of the Corn.
Who's this guy?
I don't know. I think it is like Jacob or something.
It might be Jacob.
Yeah.
It might be Jacob. Children of the Corn. And who do we have here? Who do my little eyes spy?
Or Isaac.
Isaac.
It's Isaac. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right. So here are the other lists that I've got.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've got horror films, ranking like genuine movies. Franchises, which is gargantuan, but I think we would only pick the ones that we actually know.
Right.
Halloween monsters, we could probably do real fast. Or Ghostbusters ghosts, which might be kind of like silly.
Yeah, I don't think Ghostbusters ghosts.
What do you think?
I think, I think either the horror films tier list or the horror franchises list.
Films or franchises?
Yeah.
I think franchises is more fun because a film is a singular entity.
Yeah.
But a franchise can be like, what's better? You know, all the Saw movies or all the Halloween movies?
Yeah, a little bit more room for debate.
Did you enjoy that?
Did you enjoy? Are you entertained? Wait, are you not entertained?
Are you entertained? If you need more, there is more to be found. The rest of that episode is where Kristen and I cover all of the horror franchises and rank them A, B, C, or F. I don't know if we did D.
I don't think D was on there.
I don't think we ended up doing D.
You just do whatever the constructs of the thing is. I think it's A, B, C, F, and then there's S, which is like the nerd thing for like the highest possible tier. And Will and I got into some scraps.
We did.
Sometimes we didn't agree on where something should lie. Sometimes we had to compromise and be like, all right, I'm willing to put this there, but I'm not happy about it. And we get into some debates.
It was fraught.
Yeah. It was spirited.
It was. So go check that out. You can get the entire episode on patreon.com/GTTUpod, along with every previous episode of the Netherworld Dispatch that we've done. And again,
Over the course of almost 2 years.
there are a lot of them.
Yeah.
And every 13th of the month going forward, you'll get each new one as well. So go check that out. Thank you so much for all your support. We really hope that you enjoyed that look at the kind of stuff that we're making over on patreon.com/GTTUpod.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see you somewhere else. But until that time comes, we're going to go travel again.
Right. We're going to head to the Netherworld. So, goodbye.
Bye. And we're here now.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's not bad. I don't know. I kind of miss home.
I'm lonely.